Well, good evening, and welcome to A Psalm and Song, our penultimate Lenten edition. Next week will be Holy Week, and we'll finish out Lent. And we're finishing up the Beatitudes, but we still got a little bit more to go. So I hope this Wednesday finds you well. If you are here in southern Indiana, I hope this Wednesday finds you dry, and not digging out from mud or still flooding or all the kind of terrible things that have been happening to us locally. So I hope you are well. If you are around us, then you know that spring is in the air. It is almost time for Easter. It is almost time for warm weather, and it is time for sunshine, and yes, even time for rain. But Lord, we've gotten a little bit much of that. So again, I hope you are well. Our beatitude for this evening is again a simple one. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Isn't that a great one? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. I wonder where you go when you think of that, when you think of seeing God. I wonder what it is that you think of. I want to tell you a little bit about what I think of and what I see or don't see. As I've gotten older, I recognize that other people have gifts of sight that I do not have. It's been really interesting and a little bit humbling, of course, to find that out. I would like to be able to see everything that other people see, but the truth of the matter is I just can't. I just can't see those things. And so what that's taught me is to rely on their vision, the people that I trust, that I can trust their vision. It happens when I am, maybe I'm asking about somebody new or somebody that I'm not sure of, or there's been something said and I'm not quite sure of the tone of it. Is it okay? Am I in trouble? Is someone angry with me? Who knows the reason that you ask these things, but you do ask other people, what is it that you saw? What is it that you heard? And then there's things that are beyond the normal sight, like auras and chakras and things that I've heard a lot about and practiced some meditation around, but have to admit that these are not things that I think I have eyes to see. And so I don't always recognize a good aura from a bad aura, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know how to frame the conversation. But when we get to this beatitude, those who are pure in heart, for they shall see God. Yes, I think that the more that we have cleansed ourselves, not pure of heart, that not hearts that are not dinged and dented and damaged, because all of us are, but pure in heart, those that have been scrubbed a little and worked at and cleaned up. I think for those, they see God more clearly. A friend told me just a week ago about there was a death in the family, and I think she was talking to her daughter, who was very young, maybe 3 or 4. And the daughter got it real quickly and just said, oh yeah, they go back into God. And the mother was kind of stunned into silence and said to me, well, maybe she's just closer to the source, being such a little kid. And maybe that's true, going back into God. What a beautiful thought that is, and what comfort that child had at the nearness of God. And so I think pure in heart, well, that's about as pure in heart as you get, isn't it? And so I've been carrying that with me, and it not only makes me smile, but it gives me hope. It gives me strength. I'm scared of heights. And so I can barely climb a ladder without looking around and getting a little weirded out. But it's different. I can do all kinds of things if I feel safe and secure. I can walk out in all kinds of places if I really feel safe and secure. In other words, if there's a net there to catch me. And to me, this beatitude is exactly that. It is a net to catch me. It is such great hope that God is there to be seen if I but have eyes to see God. That God is always around me if I but have eyes to see. And I recognize my own blindness and my inability to see. But I'm okay with that because it forces me to trust others and their ability to see. And I trust their eyes. I trust their vision. I trust them. And that trust, not in my own eyes, not in my own self, but that trust, that gives me hope, and that gives me community, and that imparts love. So I hope you're doing well on this Wednesday. There's one song that makes perfect sense for this, and I couldn't help myself but pull it out. Be Thou My Vision. You know this one? Sing along with me. We'll sing through the first verse twice. Be Thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that Thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, Thy presence, Thy light. Be Thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that Thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, Thy presence my light. Waking or sleeping, Thy presence my light. Blessed be the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Carry that in your hearts like I carry it in mine. Have a good week, you all. I'll see you next week.